Hello world, my name's Joe Mallon. I've been thinking all week. It's Monday, and I was thinking all weekend that I wanted to tell y'all a story between two salespeople that I've worked with, and one is I'm not going to say anybody's names or anything like that, but one is a guy that has been working for a company for a little while, 2 or 3 years. He had come and gone and did his deal and everything. And I watched and I learned a ton from this guy. He came into the dealership. He worked harder than pretty much everybody, and I would I would say that he probably worked dumber than everybody, but he was always in the top like 4 or 5, top 4 or 5. So whenever you were talking to him, he would sit there and he'd be looking outside, looking outside, looking outside. He would run after the cars. He would knock on the doors. He would have them roll down their windows. He would do everything he could. And then once he realized that they could not buy that day, he would just sort of aggravate them and send them on their way. So I would sit there and I'd be like, how do you compete with that? So when I went and I got the job, they were like, well, how are you going to be able to get your leads? And I said, well, I was hoping that I could get ups. But the place that I had, they didn't have like a system of ups, a way for everybody to get the next up. Everybody just got to fight for it. So this guy would always win because he had no pride when it came to knocking on their door or anything like that. On the other side of that, there's another guy. He wouldn't take any ups. He would constantly answer his phone, and he would constantly figure out ways to be able to get more and more people to call him on a daily basis. So he was almost like the internet gangster of the dealership, and he was probably the most shrewd and the most calculating on the way that he got his leads. So one guy would chase down everybody. The other guy would be like, I don't even want to talk to them because I haven't talked to them before they got here. And it was a completely, totally different way of sales. And one would call him, and they would be pursuing him, and it would be warm and everything. And then he would talk them into coming in, and he would be like it would be like a reel, just come on guys, come on. And then once they walked in, he would already be outside. He would already be waiting for them. He would already know what kind of down payment they had. He would already know what kind of car they were looking for, and it would be the warmest experience. And the guy would constantly sell 5 cars more than the other guy did every month, which ended up being, I would probably guess, about $20,000 extra a year, So this is a class of me watching those two guys and seeing how both worked. Both worked really, really, really well. And both guys were really good salespeople. One just did it really, really smart, and one did it completely and totally ridiculously stupid. And I can't discredit either one of them. It was awesome, and I learned a lot from it. But first class free, get on module 1, click on it. You'll be able to go all the way through module 1, see what you think about the way that we teach, and become the smart salesman out of the two, not the one that has to chase down every single car like a starving dog. Y'all have fun. Thank y'all so much. Have a blessed day. Car Sales Cash Machine, we are out. Cut.